My friends, today is a brand new day. It's a day full of potential, full of possibility, and full of you, the person you were always meant to be. Every single moment we experience is a chance to start again, to take a step forward and to choose a new path. But here's the thing. For many of us, the past has a grip on us that holds us back from stepping into the person we are meant to become. We let old mistakes, regrets, missed opportunities, and all the what-ifs of our past steal our power, our joy, and our ability to move forward. But I'm here to tell you that today is the day you can release that grip. Today is the day you can let go of the past and finally step into the brilliance of your future. It's easy to get trapped in the stories of who we once were. We've all made mistakes, had regrets, experienced loss, or dealt with things that make us feel less than. And somewhere along the way, we begin to believe that those past moments define us. We let the failures of yesterday set the course for our tomorrow, and we hold on to those memories like they are part of our DNA. But listen closely. Your greatest potential is not locked in what happened yesterday. It's not in the regrets or in the could-have-been moments. The future is not something that's already been written. It's something that is entirely yours to create. And it starts right now. Right now, as you sit here reading these words, you are standing at the crossroads of who you once were and who you can become. And the beauty of it is that you have the power to choose. I know it's not always easy to let go. Some of you may be carrying the weight of old wounds, past decisions, or things that have happened to you that you feel you can't move past. The memories of pain, heartbreak, disappointment, and even failure are heavy. They can feel like chains. And every time you try to move forward, you're pulled back by the weight of what you think you did wrong, or by the fear of repeating past mistakes. But I'm telling you this with all the conviction I have. You do not need to carry the weight of your past anymore. You do not need to let those old stories define you. Your past has already passed. And the only thing holding you back now is your own decision to keep carrying it with you. You have the power to release it. You have the power to walk away from it. And when you do, you will find that the world opens up to you in ways you never expected. When we hold on to the past, we often stop seeing the present. We stop living in the now, and we let the past distort our reality. We focus on what went wrong, what we should have done differently, and we miss the beauty of the present moment. This moment is all we have. We can't change what happened yesterday, and we can't predict what will happen tomorrow. But we can control today. We can choose to show up, to take action, to move forward. The power is in the present moment, and it's in your hands. It's not in the mistakes of yesterday or the regrets that haunt you. It's right here, right now, in the choices you make. And when you make the choice to let go of the past, you free yourself to create a new future. When you stop letting the past dictate your present, you start to discover who you really are. You start to tap into the person you were always meant to be, the version of yourself who is strong, capable, and worthy of all the greatness life has to offer. But that person can only emerge when you choose to step forward and leave behind what no longer serves you. The story of who you were may be part of your journey, but it is not the end of your story. You are in the driver's seat now, and you get to decide where you go from here. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Letting go of the past takes courage, it takes trust. But it also takes something deeper. It takes a belief in yourself. It takes a belief that you are worthy of a bright, incredible future, that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle, and that you have within you everything you need to succeed. The challenges you've faced, the setbacks you've endured, and the pain you've carried are not there to define you. They are there to prepare you, to strengthen you, to show you that you are stronger than you realize. And when you let go of the past, you make space for the new, for the growth, for the possibilities you never even saw coming. So my friends, today is the day to make the choice. Let go of the weight you've been carrying. Let go of the old story, the old narrative that has kept you stuck. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. But you do need to believe in your own power. You do need to believe in the person you can become. And when you make that decision to move forward, you will find that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. Today is your day to shine. Let go of the past and step boldly into the future. You've got this. It's time to let go of the weight of regret. Many of us hold on to the mistakes, the missed opportunities, the things we wish we could change. We cling to these regrets as if they define us, as if they are a permanent part of who we are. But let me tell you this, regret does not have to be your story. Regret is a feeling, not an identity. It's a part of life, yes, but it doesn't need to follow you around forever, shaping your decisions and clouding your future. The more you carry it, the heavier it gets, and soon it becomes a burden that restricts your movement and limits your potential. We all have moments in our lives where we wish we had done things differently. Maybe there were choices you made that you now regret, decisions that led to pain, disappointment, or failure. Or perhaps there were opportunities you let slip away, moments you now wish you had seized. The what-ifs and if-onlys can play over and over in our minds, paralyzing us with doubt and self-blame. But here's the truth. Those moments, those mistakes, and those missed chances were part of your journey, not the end of it. You don't need to carry them with you any longer. You don't need to let them dictate the rest of your life. Regret often holds us hostage by convincing us that we're somehow unworthy or incapable of moving forward. It convinces us that our past failures are proof of our limitations. But in reality, they are only markers along the road, signposts that show us where we've been, what we've learned, and where we can go next. Regret can't change the past, and it certainly can't predict the future. But it can steal your energy, your joy, and your drive to move forward. That is the only thing regret does if we allow it to remain in our hearts and minds. The act of letting go is not about forgetting the past or erasing the lessons learned from it. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional weight that comes with holding on to what cannot be changed. When you release regret, you make space for growth, for action, and for the opportunity to write a new chapter. The beauty of life is that it is not a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and it's beautiful precisely because of that. You are not defined by what you didn't do or what went wrong. You are defined by your ability to rise again, to learn, and to keep moving forward. Regret is an emotional anchor, one that keeps you stuck in a place you don't want to be. It convinces you that you can't move forward because of what's behind you. But this is where the power of choice comes into play. You have the ability to choose to let go. You can choose to release the grip of regret and take back your power. You can choose to look at your past not with judgment, but with compassion. You are human. You made decisions based on the knowledge and circumstances you had at the time. Those choices don't make you a failure, they make you a learner. You are not who you were yesterday, you are who you choose to be today. Imagine for a moment what life could be like if you released all of that regret. What if you stopped carrying the weight of your past mistakes and started carrying the belief that you are worthy of a fresh start? What if you chose to look at your past not with shame, but with gratitude for the lessons it brought you? Every experience, every challenge, and every regret has shaped you into the person you are today. And now, you have the power to step into something even greater. You don't need to stay stuck in the cycle of regret. You don't need to keep replaying the past over and over in your mind. You are not bound by what happened. You are free to decide who you want to become and what you want to create in your life moving forward. The past may have been part of your story, but it doesn't need to be the whole story. You have the pen in your hand and you have the ability to write the next chapter however you choose. And here's something crucial. Letting go of regret doesn't mean you have to forget about the lessons it taught you. In fact, it's important to remember those lessons. They are the wisdom you carry with you as you move forward. They are what will guide you as you make new choices, as you take risks, and as you build a life that aligns with your true potential. So let the lessons remain, but release the emotional baggage. Let the growth stay with you, but let go of the shame, the guilt, and the pain. This is your moment. It's time to stand tall and free yourself from the grip of regret. Let go of the past, embrace the lessons it taught you, and move forward with power and purpose. The life you desire is waiting for you. It's not behind you, stuck in the past. It's ahead of you in the choices you make today. So take that first step, let go of regret, and step into the future with courage, clarity, and confidence. You've got this. We all have incredible potential within us, but so many of us spend our lives never truly tapping into it. We hold ourselves back, not because we aren't capable, but because we doubt ourselves or are afraid to step fully into who we are meant to be. We get caught in the trap of believing that we are defined by our circumstances, our past, or the labels others have placed on us. We allow fear, doubt, and insecurity to dictate the choices we make, and as a result, we live far beneath the level of greatness we are capable of. But I'm here to tell you that you are capable of far more than you realize. You have everything inside of you to thrive. You have the ability to step into your full potential and create the life you've always dreamed of. The only thing standing in your way is the decision to believe that it's possible and to take action on that belief. The truth is, you are not limited by what you've done in the past, by the circumstances you were born into, or by the mistakes you've made. These are not the things that define you. What defines you is your ability to rise. What defines you is your willingness to step up, to overcome, to evolve, and to become the highest version of yourself. This potential is within you right now, waiting to be unlocked, but it requires you to make a choice. It requires you to decide that you are ready to rise, that you are ready to step into your power, and that you are ready to leave behind anything that's holding you back. So many of us live in a state of fear, worrying that we're not good enough, or that we don't have what it takes to succeed. But here's the reality. Your potential is not determined by your past failures, your mistakes, or your doubts. It's determined by your willingness to take action, to push through discomfort, and to keep moving forward even when it feels hard. You see, the people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who keep going despite their failures. They're the ones who decide to rise every single time they fall. They're the ones who refuse to let anything stop them from stepping into the greatness that lies ahead. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we don't have what it takes, especially when we're faced with challenges and obstacles. But let me tell you something. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every setback is a chance to grow stronger, to develop more resilience, and to deepen your understanding of what you're truly capable of. If you can keep moving forward when things are hard, if you can keep believing in yourself when it feels like the world is against you, you will build a strength that no one can take away from you. This is where your true potential lies, in your ability to rise up in the face of adversity, in your ability to stay true to your vision no matter what, and in your refusal to give up on the dream that's burning inside of you. To step into your full potential, you need to start seeing yourself differently. You need to start seeing yourself as someone who is worthy of success, worthy of happiness, worthy of achieving everything you desire. You need to start treating yourself with the same respect and belief that you would give to someone you admire deeply. Stop playing small. Stop letting fear dictate your decisions. Stop allowing your past to limit your future. You are not your past mistakes. You are not the failures you've experienced. You are not the doubts you carry in your mind. You are so much more than that. You are a person capable of greatness. And the world needs you to step into that greatness now. The world needs your gifts, your talents, and your unique perspective. There's a powerful force inside of you, one that is waiting to be unleashed. When you choose to step into your full potential, you tap into that force. You tap into the drive, the passion, and the courage that you've always had, but may have kept hidden from the world. It's time to let that power shine through. It's time to stop holding back and start moving toward the person you are meant to become. The world is full of people who hold themselves back because they're afraid of what others might think, afraid of failing, or afraid of stepping outside of their comfort zones. But those who achieve greatness are the ones who dare to step forward, even when they're scared. They are the ones who trust themselves enough to take risks, to pursue their passions, and to chase their dreams with everything they have. And you have the same ability within you. You have the same courage, the same fire, and the same power to go after what you want in life. But you need to choose to believe in yourself, to believe that you are worthy, and to believe that it is possible for you to create the life you desire. The road to realizing your full potential is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Every step forward is a step closer to the person you are meant to be. And when you step into that version of yourself, you will discover that there is no limit to what you can achieve. So make the choice today. Step into your full potential, believe in your power, and take action toward the life you've always dreamed of. You have everything inside of you to thrive. It's time to rise. It's time to step into your greatness, and it's time to create the life you were always meant to live. You have the power to choose. You might not always realize it, but every day you make decisions that shape your life, your future, and your reality. Every single choice, whether big or small, contributes to the person you are becoming and the life you are building. But too many of us wait for change to happen, for the right opportunity to show up, or for someone else to give us permission to move forward. What if the truth is, no one else can make the decision for you. The power to change your life lies within you. It's in the choices you make every single day. And today, you have the power to choose differently. Today, you have the ability to decide that you are no longer going to let fear, doubt, or the past hold you back. Today is the day you decide to evolve. Choosing to evolve is a radical act of self-love and self-respect. It's about deciding that you are worthy of a better life, a more fulfilling life, and that you have the strength and courage to create it. It's about acknowledging that you are not defined by your circumstances or by the things that didn't work out. The power to evolve is in your hands. You can choose to be the person you've always wanted to be. You can choose to leave behind the old story and create a new one that aligns with your dreams, your passions, and your potential. For many of us, it's easy to get stuck in the story of who we used to be, who we think we are, or who others expect us to be. We tell ourselves that we can't change, that we're too old, too stuck in our ways, or too damaged by our past. We allow those thoughts to define us, and in doing so, we limit our ability to grow. But the truth is, you can evolve at any moment in your life. It doesn't matter how many years you've lived, how many mistakes you've made, or how many times you stumbled. You have the ability to transform, to shed old skin, and to step into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. When you choose to evolve, you make the decision to stop living in fear of change. Too many of us avoid change because it's uncomfortable, unknown, or difficult. We fear the challenges that come with transformation, and as a result, we stay stuck in old patterns, old beliefs, and old habits that no longer serve us. But the truth is, change is the key to growth. It's through change that we become stronger, more capable, and more aligned with who we truly are. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone, every time you challenge yourself to be better, you are evolving. You are becoming the person you were meant to be. Evolving is not a one-time event. It's a continual process, a choice that you make every single day. You can choose to grow or you can choose to stay the same. But here's the thing. The world around you is constantly changing. The people around you are constantly changing. The universe itself is constantly evolving. And if you don't choose to evolve, if you don't choose to grow, you will be left behind. The opportunities that await you, the life you truly want, the happiness you seek, they're all waiting for you to make the decision to move forward. They won't wait forever, and neither should you. The choice to evolve requires courage. It requires stepping into the unknown, embracing discomfort, and taking risks. But it also requires something else, a deep belief in yourself. You have to trust that you are capable of more than you know, that you have everything inside you to face the challenges and rise above them. You have to trust that the future you are creating is better than the past you are leaving behind. And you have to trust that every step you take toward your evolution is a step toward your greatest potential. Choosing to evolve also means taking responsibility for your life. It means acknowledging that no one else is going to make the changes for you. No one else can live your life, pursue your dreams, or create your happiness. You are the author of your own story. You are the one who gets to decide what happens next. If you are unhappy with where you are, it's up to you to make the choice to do something about it. If you want something different in your life, you have the power to make it happen. And it starts with a choice to evolve. So ask yourself today, are you ready to make that choice? Are you ready to step into a new chapter of your life, one where you no longer hold yourself back, one where you no longer allow fear or doubt to dictate your actions? Are you ready to evolve into the person you know you can be, the person who is capable of achieving everything you desire and more? Because that person is waiting for you. That person is you, and all you have to do is make the choice to step into that version of yourself. The power to change is in your hands. The choice is yours, and today is the day to evolve. There comes a moment in every person's life when they must decide, do they continue on the same path, holding on to what's familiar, or do they step into the unknown and create something new? The unknown is a place that often fills us with fear, but it is also where transformation happens. The decision to step into the unknown, to embrace change, is the most powerful choice you can make. It's a choice that frees you from the limitations of your past, from the grip of old habits and fears, and opens up a world of possibilities. When you embrace the unknown, you make space for growth, for new experiences, and for a future that is brighter than anything you've left behind. Too often we resist change because it feels uncomfortable. The familiar is easy. It's what we know, what we've grown accustomed to. But the truth is, the familiar can also keep us stuck. It can prevent us from stepping into the future we are meant to create. It can limit our potential because we are too afraid to move beyond what we already know. But life is about growth. And growth happens when we step outside of our comfort zones. It happens when we take a leap of faith into the unknown and trust that the universe has something greater in store for us. The unknown can be a scary place. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the fear of failure, rejection, or making the wrong decision. But what we often fail to realize is that the unknown is where all the magic happens. It's where we discover new strengths, new talents, and new aspects of ourselves that we never knew existed. It's where we find the courage to go after our dreams, even when we don't have all the answers. And it's where we start to see the incredible potential that lies within us. The unknown is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's an opportunity to create something greater than we could have imagined. When you let go of the fear that comes with stepping into the unknown, you open yourself up to new experiences, new opportunities, and new relationships. The life you desire is not going to come to you by staying in the same place. It's not going to come from the safety of the familiar. It's going to come when you choose to move forward, when you decide to take that first step into the unknown. That's where everything you've ever wanted is waiting for you, but you have to make the choice to go after it. Embracing the unknown requires trust. It requires trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust that everything will work out the way it's meant to. It's about believing that even if things don't go as planned, you will be okay. You will learn from the experience, and you will grow stronger because of it. Trusting the unknown is about having faith that you are capable of navigating whatever comes your way, and that every experience will bring you closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. It's also about recognizing that the unknown isn't just a place of uncertainty, it's a place of opportunity. We often think of the unknown as something that is out of our control, but the truth is, it's a space where we have the power to create. The unknown is where we shape our future with every decision we make. It's where we take what we've learned from the past and apply it to the future. Where we make choices that align with our goals, dreams, and vision for our lives. The fear of the unknown often stems from our desire for control. We want to know what will happen, how things will unfold, and whether we'll be able to handle it. But the reality is that we can't control everything. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes we need to let go of the need to have all the answers. The most powerful people are not those who have it all figured out. They are the ones who are willing to step into uncertainty, who are willing to take risks, and who trust that they will figure things out along the way. So, if you're feeling hesitant, if you're scared of what lies ahead, remember that you are capable of more than you know. You have everything inside you to navigate the unknown and create the life you desire. Embrace the uncertainty. Take the leap. Trust that you are being guided towards something amazing. When you step into the unknown, you are stepping into a future that is full of possibilities. You are creating the life you've always dreamed of. And that dream is only possible if you're willing to take that first step into the unknown. It's time to stop letting fear hold you back. It's time to stop letting the past dictate your future. The unknown is where your growth begins. It's where you find the person you were meant to become, and it's where you create the life you were born to live. So take a deep breath, step forward, and trust that everything you need is already inside of you. The unknown is waiting, and it's the gateway to your most incredible journey.